Welcome everyone. Here we will see how sexual reproduction takes place. In a summary, we will see how sexual reproduction in organism takes place. The thing which I am going to say in this video is already I have said you, but I am stressing it again because I want you all to remember these events. I want you all to remember all these events, because in the next we will be seeing in detail. This is just the gist of what will happen, and in the coming lesson everything will be explained in detail, but this is just the summary of it. Okay, and everyone, you try to remember these, and here we will be having many terminologies. Try to remember those terminologies. That is, it will be helpful in the coming lessons. Many things are involved, many things will be explained in detail. This is now, concentrate here fully, and I have already said you all these things, but I am explaining you it again here. I am stressing you it again here because it should be clear in your mind. You should remember these events which takes place. So in sexual reproduction, I said you sexual reproduction involves two parents. Sexual reproduction involves new parents, the process in which a new organism is formed. A new organism is formed by the fusion of two parents, by the help of two parents. So this type of reproduction is sexual reproduction. So it can be that those two parents can be male and female, or it can be two different mating types, that is positive strain and the negative strain. In the lower organism we say positive and negative strain because same organisms will be there, one and one, two organisms will fuse. There won't be any male and female, just two organisms, two bacteria. That I am saying you is two organisms, two algae will fuse. And it will be, that is, there is no male algae and the female algae. Thus just we call it as two mating types, or we can even call it as positive strain or the negative strain. So two organisms are involved. Basically what I want to say is two organisms is involved. It can be male or female. It can be two different strains, positive, negative strains, or two different mating types. So, but two organisms are involved in sexual reproduction. Two organisms, a male cell and a female cell is involved, or two mating cells are involved in sexual reproduction. So, here male organism, here the male organism is there and the female organism. That is two criteria for sexual reproduction. Two organisms should be there. So, male organism and female organism, that is male organism and female organism. I already said you male organism produces gametes. Male organisms produces gametes. This is the male gamete, that is sperm is the male gamete, and female organism produces female gamete. That is, female will have reproductive organ, that is ovary. The male will have the reproductive organ, that is testis. The male will have the reproductive organ, that is testis. This testis will produce gametes. That is, the male gamete is the sperm. Male gamete is the sperm, it is the male gamete, and the ovary will produce special cell, that is the female gamete, which is female gamete. That is, ova is, or the egg is the female gamete. This ova or egg is produced by ovary, that is the parent reproductive organ, and the sperm is produced by testis, which is the male reproductive organ. Okay, so this formation of gamete is taking place. Formation of gamete is taking place. The process in which gametes are formed. The process in which gametes are formed. that process is called as gametogenesis. I'll write here gametogenesis. Why I am explaining you this is again here? Because I want to stress on these terms. The formation of gametes, the process by which the male reproductive organ testis forms gamete, that is sperm, female reproductive organ ovary form gamete, that is ova or egg, one and the same. So here this process of formation of gametes is called as gametogenesis. The process of formation of gametes is called as gametogenesis. So gametogenesis is a process. Gametogenesis is a process in which gametes are formed. Process by which gametes are formed, whether it will be male gametes or female gametes. If gamete is formed, whether it is a male gamete or female gamete, gamete has formed. So the process of formation of gamete is called as gametogenesis. The process of formation of gamete by these reproductive organs. So this process is called as gametogenesis. So formation of ova is nothing but gametogenesis. Formation of sperms, the sperm is nothing, the process by which sperms is formed, that is gametogenesis. The process by which ova or egg is formed, that is gametogenesis. Okay. It is a common term for both male and female gametes. Gametogenesis is a common word for the formation of male and female gametes. Whereas if we see in specific, if sperms are formed, if male gametes are formed, if the sperms are formed, because sperms are gametes, that is male gametes. If male gametes is formed, then we have a specific term. That term is spermatogenesis. That specific term for the formation of male gamete. If a sperm is formed if ovary forms a sperm, if ovary forms a gamete, that is sperm, then that process is called as spermatogenesis. It is gametogenesis only because over testis is forming gamete, that is sperm. Commonly we call it as gametogenesis. But if we see the male gamete and female gamete, and for this male gamete specific term is there, that specific term is called as spermatogenesis. And female gamete is formed, then the specific term is there which is called as oogenesis. The specific term which is given for the formation of female gamete is oogenesis. Specific term for male gamete formation is spermatogenesis. Genesis means formations, formation of sperm. Here oogenesis means formation of ova or the egg. Commonly if we say formation of gametes, it can be male or it can be female. The common term which we use is gametogenesis. But if we specify that male gamete is formed, then we call the term as spermatogenesis. If we specify female gamete is formed, then the specific term which is used for female gamete is gametogenesis. If we say gametes are formed, it can be male gamete or it can be female gamete, then we use the term gametogenesis. So the formation of gametes, that is male or female gametes, is gametogenesis. And if it is male, spermatogenesis. If it is female, it is oogenesis. Now we all know what happens after the formation of gametes. These two gametes fuse together and form a new cell. These two gametes fuse together and form a new cell. So that process of fusion is called as fertilization. That process of fusion of male gamete and female gamete, the process of fusion of sperm with the ova. I will write here fertilization. Fertilization, that is formation of, not formation, fusion. Fusion of male gamete with female gamete. Male gamete is sperm and female gamete is ova or egg. So the process of fusion of male gamete with female gamete, fusion of this male gamete with this female gamete, this process of fusion is called as fertilization. What it is called as? Fertilization. That is, in fertilization, male gamete fuses with the female gamete. Always remember this. In fertilization, the male gamete or the sperm and female gamete or the egg will fuse. Both sperm and egg will fuse. Both male and female gamete will fuse. That process is called as fertilization. And we have another term for fertilization. Fertilization is also called as syngamy. Fertilization is also called as syngamy. Okay. Now, after fertilization, that is the fertilized egg, the combined form a fused cell is called as zygote. I said you zygote is a single cell. It will continuously divide by mitosis. It will continuously divide by mitosis. One cell will be changed into two cell, 2 to 4, 4 to 5, 8, 8 to 16, 16 to 32. Like that it will be going on. Mass of cell will be formed. So that development of single cell into mass of cells, and after that mass of cells different organs will start formation. So then it is called as embryo. That is that mass of cell, the developed mass of cell is called as the embryo. So now this formation of embryo is called as embryogenesis. So from zygote single cell to two cells, 2 to 4, 4 to 8, like this. So several formation cells will be formed and organs will be starting to that is the organs will start to develop form. So that whole process of changing the zygote into embryo, changing the zygote into embryo, that process is called as embryogenesis. This I have already explained you. By now I am explaining you the different terms which is given to them. For gamete formation, gametogenesis, male gamete, spermatogenesis, female gamete, oogenesis, then fusion of male and female gamete, that process is called as fertilization, or we can even call it as syngamy. Okay, and after zygote it will further develop, the cells will divide, it will develop, mass of cell will be formed, that is embryo. So this changes from the zygote to the formation of embryo. This process is called as embryogenesis. Here it is appearing as from zygote to embryo, it is only in one step, but no, many changes will take place from here till here. Many changes will take place from here till here, and from here embryo to the new organism till it is born, many other changes will take place. So, but from zygote till embryo, many changes will take place. It seems as it is just a simple step, but this is not just simple step. Many complicated steps will be taken place before you reach that embryo. Before this, zygote changes and develops into an embryo. So that whole process is called as embryogenesis. The whole process is called as embryogenesis. We have classified this different events which takes place. So into pre-fertilization events and post-fertilization, because the most important thing here is the fertilization, because from fertilization, after fertilization only a new organism can be formed. So by taking the fertilization as the basis, so what we say, that is this whole process has been divided into two stages. If all this from the female organisms, the reproductive organ, that is organisms, male and female organisms produce gametes, this gamete will combine. So from here till the gametes are formed, this whole event is called as pre-fertilization events. Pre means previous to fertilization, prior to fertilization, whatever changes has taken place before this fertilization, before the formation of zygote, whatever changes has taken place, that is male has produced sperm, female has produced ova, then ova and egg will be coming together to fuse. So this whole events are called as pre-fertilization events. Then after fusion, that fusion process is called as fertilization. After fertilization also the zygote changes to embryo. It undergoes through many stages. That whole stages are termed as post-fertilization. Post means after fertilization. Changes which takes place after fertilization, what happens during fertilization, and changes which takes place before fertilization. So whatever happens before fertilization, all that is included under pre-fertilization events, and what happens after fertilization, that is included, that is termed as post-fertilization changes. So we will see in detail what happens during this pre-fertilization changes, how the gametes are formed, male gametes and female gametes are formed, and how they will, that is how this will take place. That is how this pre-fertilization changes events are taking place, what pre-fertilization events are taking place, how this post-fertilization changes are taking place, we will see in the next chapter. But before we move on to the next chapter, in which everything will be explained in detail, how are these gametes formed, how this process is taking place, everything will be explained. But before we move on to that, we will have a small topic, that is sexuality in organisms. Sexuality in organisms.